Hello.
Stop recording video. Button. Face near left edge. Centered. Face centered. Speech off.
Okay, guys. So I'm picking up where I just left off because, of course, me checking to see if I was still filming. If I don't tap the screen in the perfect place, it will stop the video. So that's what happened. Anyway, so now let us continue on. I'm gonna put some of this Elastic QP olive oil and mango butter conditioner in my hair now. Okay, and I'm only gonna put a little bit. So a little bit for me is like probably a lot of it for everybody else. Let me see. It smells pretty good. I'm not in love with the smell, so nothing to write home to mom about. Smells okay. Okay, so I put that in there. Okay, let me do this back section. I feel like the more that I put products in my hair, the more it helps to comb it out. See, when I go up here, you see all that? That is nowhere near. I'm gonna have to get a comb to comb out up there. And that's because I've spent days and days letting it dry. Letting it just get drier and drier. So there's no coming out of there and coming down. No. The strands let me, but not the new growth, guys. Okay, so I got that done over there. All right, let's do some over here. Because what I try to do is okay. Put this together. Let's stop trying to. Okay, guys. Now, ladies, let's have another discussion. Over the last week or so, I've been having different conversations with gentlemen who have a concern. Now, before I say this, we already know there's an epidemic of males who are concerned financially pursuing women, and this is not the conversation about that. So just don't even, we're not talking about people that are looking for something for nothing or trying to brainwash you into believing that your standards shouldn't be your standards, your values shouldn't be your values, you shouldn't want what you want, the things you're saying and doing are unrealistic and keeping you single. This is not that conversation, okay? This is a conversation about guys who are saying one thing and one thing only, that they remember back in the day when pursuing a woman was so much simpler. They could just, go joyride around town. They could just meet up at the park, at a friend's house. They could just, do simple things. Go to the drive-in movie, skating rink. Pursuing a woman wasn't so involved, right? And I've also been coming across a group of males who, for some reason, think that you are supposed to make business deals with them in 5 seconds because they're interested in you, or they said they're interested in you, and that's a part of you all dating is your ability to make money together, right? Now, my number one advice every time is to know thyself, right? Everybody needs to spend time getting to know their self so they can know what their wants, needs, and desires are, so they can know what their match is. Because when guys start talking about the process of dating before you've actually ever dated, when guys start making statements about how it used to be back in the day so much easier to pursue women, when guys start trying to assess your pocketbook, your credit, your ability to attain credit, all those, that's a direct indication of what they're lacking, what they don't have, what they're not able to do. And you can say, oh no, that's not true. Some rich guys won't tell you what they have because they just want to genuinely know that you're actually interested in them. Well, that's very peculiar. For you to be 40 plus years, never married, no children, that's already problematic for most women, because we're thinking, if you are saying you are a heterosexual male, we're thinking you're not. You might be bisexual or homosexual, just wanting to present as heterosexual. We're also thinking that you may have such financial troubles that you're not able to maintain yourself. Therefore, you would feel very hard pressed, uncomfortable to truly be in a monogamous relationship with children, because you would really need the finances of your spouse. You would really be in a situation where, if you do not pick the right woman who's willing to do 50-50 with you, or even 60-40, with her putting 60% in, whatever the percentage is, if you can't find a woman that's like that, or a woman that just doesn't want anything, if you can't seem to come across a woman that's like, I don't want anything other than your name and you to come home to me, because that's something, a dynamic that a lot of males are really in that situation. They just want somebody that's willing to accept nothing, right? Because their selling point is, well, I have a house, I have a car, so you can just move in over here. I'm maintaining this, so that's good. You can just come over here, right? Okay. Once again, know who you're pursuing. Know who you are pursuing. I had done a video on Are You Dateable? I have done a video on reasons why women may not take you seriously or give you the time of day. I have done a video on reasons why men don't approach you, right? I've done quite a few videos giving you clues as to why you continue to be single. And although you don't want to be single, so what you're going to have to do is recognize that you're the common denominator in your own reality. And if you want more, then you're going to have to do more than exist within your own bubble. And it's not enough for you to say, I'm a man, there's 30 women to every one of me. For a woman to say she don't want me is crazy, because there's only one of me for every 30 of her. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And you guys gotta stop believing that and saying and selling each other those lies. that, because if that's the case, why are you not already with the right one? Why are you still single, unmarried? And some of y'all have children and stayed with somebody for 15 years, and that person walked away from you like, I'm done, and you never married them. Why? If you feel like it's so easy to be you and it's so easy to get the next one and the next one, then maybe that's what you want. Maybe you like the singleness and going from the next one to the next one, right? But you claim you want to be, married and have the family and have the life, and I want to be happy, right? You see, you can't be double-minded, you all. It always manifests. Whatever you say, if it doesn't align with your behavior, your actions, your life, then you're lying. Something here is not adding up, because what you've said is just not the truth. Now, the biggest thing that a man has to understand and accept about himself is that he is the leader. He is the leadership. He is the decision maker in his own reality. Yep, that's what it is, guys. You are the leader. You are the leadership. You are the decision maker. You are the owner, the maker. You are the CEO and the star in the role of the movie that is your life. Yep. So you get to decide all the other casting members. But you have to be serious. You have to be serious. You can't want a woman and don't come for a woman. That's like wanting a car but don't go get it. You can want a car all day long. If you're not in the position to possess it, to retain it, to maintain it, if you can't get approved for a loan or don't have the cash to cash it out, like, who cares? You can need a car all day long. But if you just keep having enough money to get on the bus, if you don't go do the research to find out what does it take for me to get a car and find out the rules and then follow the steps to get qualified, you can be hungry and want a nice meal all day long. If you're not going to go get the groceries, watch a cooking channel, follow a recipe, or get in the kitchen and get it done, it's not going to happen. If you are wanting a certain life, it's up to you to find out what that life costs and what you need to do to have it and keep it. Faith without works is dead, y'all. You can say whatever you want to say. We will find out what you really believe and what you really mean according to your actions. I really want a successful YouTube channel. That is why I keep watching other successful YouTubers' tips and advice. I keep researching. I keep showing up week after week with another video talking about things that I'm passionate about to build a community and an audience of people who feel and think the same way. And that's that. I also want a husband. So I keep putting myself in the position to be a wife. So I'm not dating per se in person. I'm not going out to places to intermingle with other singles, but I can be a part of online communities that cater to professed singles, right? And put out an excellent profile and interact and go live, right? And put myself out there to meet and be exposed to my potential mate. Now look at this. This is why I don't like brushing wet hair per se, because it's just a gamble and it hurts. Oh, but it's better though. I guess I'm gonna do this, guys, with y'all. It's still staying curly, but it's being detangled, which is what I like. If I had a better grip on this brush, okay, let's see. Because I really don't want my curls brushed out, like where now it's like going towards straight hair. That's another reason why I have mixed feelings about detangling beyond finger raking. Because look at this. See, all of this needs to be combed out. If y'all have a tool that you guys use that you recommend, could you please link it in the comments? I'm gonna go get this patterns brush and see if it really does good, because I want to keep the curls. I just want them to be combed out instead of like all this that I'm going through right now. Like, look, I can't even, from the root, I cannot do a thing. You can forget it. I'm sticking my finger through every, yeah, from the root, forget about it. So let me see, I'm gonna start back at the bottom. Sometimes what I'll do is like do a 4-finger wanding, and that helps like push through the tangles. But you can't get upset with a woman when she says, hey, we're not a match and good luck with everything, and you never pursued her, you never made plans. I mean, if a woman says she wants a man, she doesn't want a phone buddy, and she definitely doesn't want a text buddy and a guy who says he will but wait a minute, and a guy that, why would you approach a woman and you don't have time for her? Like, what was the point in that? See, and that tells a woman you're already in some stuff. You already got a lot going on. Like, maybe you're on the way out of it and you're trying to have her as the next round, but whatever it is, you're busy. And that's a turn off. Get done with what you ever have going on. Whatever you already have going on, get done with that. Now, the next topic. What do you guys think about women that are having babies with guys that they're not with? Like, women that are like, it is what it is. We linked up. I'm pregnant. I don't want to have an abortion. I don't believe in that. I don't want to terminate my pregnancy. I'm just gonna go on forward with this, you know? What do y'all think? Do you think that that's fair to the child? Like, should she inform the father? Like, should she consider his feelings? What? What do you think about women that are pregnant, having children, and they are not with the dad? Even if they thought they were going to be together, like, that's the whole reason why, things got heavy. And, now, boom, they find out they're pregnant. And they're like, and then let's take it a step further. Okay, they've decided, I'm having this kid. I don't care. I don't care about the father being involved at all. But I probably should tell him just so he can know he has a child, so he won't never be like, I didn't even know, So, or do you feel like a woman should just be like, if that's what she decides to do, she should just move on, don't involve the guy, treat it like a sperm donor situation, like, we're not together, who cares, it didn't work out, I'm just gonna have my baby. When you get into your new relationship, that man adopts your child, and you just tell your child, like, this is your dad, but you do have a biological father, this is his name, whatever, these are these people, I chose to have you because I wanted you. I couldn't see myself, getting rid of you, and I'm sorry. I wanted to give you the best life I possibly could. That's why me and your dad never, blah blah blah. And if you want to go, connect with this person or get to know them, have at it. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? Do y'all think that, or do you feel like women who are not in relationships getting pregnant, that's reckless behavior? You should have made sure you wasn't gonna get pregnant, even though there's no such thing as making sure. If you have sex, it's just a chance, right? But you feel like this woman should have just made sure by maybe taking a Plan B pill, or if she missed her period, she should just went forward with the medical abortion, because this is unfair to the child. No matter how much love or whatever, the man doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want the baby, don't do it, because you're just putting another broken person out into the world. I really want to hear what y'all think about this. Or and especially people from the spiritual community, because there's so many spins on it, like thou shalt not kill, it's wrong to have an abortion, God's way, this is God's word, God's gonna put a blessing on it, this person, you never know what could, all that stuff like that. Right now, I would love to hear you guys' comments on women having children by men.
Speech on. Stop recording video. Face center. Speech off.
That they are not in a relationship with, they're not married to them. Even if you was going through a divorce, you just got divorced and found out you're married, you're pregnant for your ex-husband, right? Regardless. And then, what do you think about women that say, for regardless, I'm having this baby and I don't want any involvement from the dad. I'm not going to ever pursue him for child support. I could care less if he contributes one nickel or we ever see him again, but I'm having my baby. And matter of fact, I'm going to put something in writing legally where they sign off their parental rights, and it's put in paperwork, I will never pursue you financially. And matter of fact, you're not even going to be on the birth certificate. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Y'all, seriously, good morning. This is Good Morning with VI Life with Kelly, okay? So I've gotten extremely tired, y'all. I think that we've been doing this for a couple hours now because I am exhausted. Okay. What I have done is I have used this product, and I said I was going to use the other product, and I just got sidetracked and I'm done. Okay. Here's this product as I am. I don't know if this is the double buttercream. I think that it is, but I'm not sure. Okay. Um, let me just check the other product. I wanted to use the Aunt Jackie's product. Let's just check this product. Like, let's just see real quick what this is. Oh, you know what? That was double buttercream, because this product smells. This is this Jamaican black castor oil product. Dang, I wish I would have used some of this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just use a little bit around the edges. I will tell y'all that the water really does make a difference on how your hair is gonna come out. And the water where I live is really hard. It's a hard water. I think they put a ton of chemicals in this water over here. So if you live somewhere like in your own house where you're able to have like alkaline water, you can alkaline your water, you have softer water where you're able to add additives to your like different stuff. If you have more control over your water, or you use well water, I will say that has a huge impact on how your hair responds to different products you're using, and hair growth in your skin as well. I actually like this. I will be telling y'all right now, let me just get back on track about the hair products. I will tell y'all right now, off of me just sliding this on my edges, I will be buying this again. And I want to say this was only like $11.99. I don't know, don't quote me. I got it out of Sally's in that sale. But just off of how this feels on me, putting this on my edges, and it feels great. It is actually going in my scalp. I will be buying this again, as well as the double buttercream. I will be buying the Main Choice growth oil. That's a staple product in my hair care routine. And I will be repurchasing the leave-in repair and detangle cream. It's not my favorite. Let me put that out there. It is definitely not my favorite, but it works. It gets the job done. If this was on sale, let me say this, I'm not going to buy this at full price again, but if it goes on sale, I'll pick it up. Okay. So if this goes back on sale, this leave-in repairing detangling cream by Main Choice, I will pick that up. What else did I use today, guys? I used my oil. So I used the Main Choice growth oil. I used olive oil from Kroger that you cook with. I used the Main Choice leave-in repairing and detangling cream. I used As I Am double buttercream. And I used some Jamaican black castor oil. And that's another leave-in product. So from As I Am. So that is a part of my new routine. Then and I used Elastic QP olive oil and mango butter leave-in conditioner, right? So that is a part of my new, I guess, for the rest of summer, rehydrate your curls routine. But I will say, the next time that I do this video, I'm going to go on and start with after I wet my hair, I'm going to start with the Jamaican black castor oil cream by As I Am, the curling jelly. I'm going to start with that one next time. I'm going to use olive oil like heavily in my scalp and And I'm probably going to use my Aunt Jackie's product that I couldn't find today, that I'm going to put in the comments when I find it, exactly what it's called. And I got that out of Marshall's for $7.99, which is a steal. I had got the growth oil by Main Choice for $8.99 out of there as well, which was great because they're like $11.99 for the growth oil at Sally's, and then sometimes I can, yeah, it's always $11.99 at Sally's, and then the Aunt Jackie's product can be like $20, $15.99. It just depends where you're shopping. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. There's a part 1 to this video. If you just happen to start watching this video, there is a part 1. It cut off on me, like I was explaining at the beginning. So definitely go on over there and see what my hair started out looking like. It was crazy. And at the beginning of that video, I have on a bonnet and all that. So anyway, have a lovely Wednesday. Thank you for spending this time with me, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, because I will show how my hair ends up once it dries. I'll post, so that might be tomorrow, because it takes a while for my hair to dry, especially if I don't go anywhere. But I am gonna go a couple places, so it'll kind of have time to air dry and interact with the sun and everything. So yep, guys, that's what's going on in lovely Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.
Speech on. Stop recording video. Button.